What is going on, YouTube? This your boy, the Faithful Trucker, man, coming back to y'all with another video. It's early in the morning. It is currently, let me see what it is. It's like 2 a.m. What's on my phone, man? 1:50. Yep, 2 a.m. man. I'm about to. Well, I've actually been up. I'm about to, put my shirt on and stuff and get ready to get on out of here. I'm like 5 hours away from the house, and we going home, man. So we're gonna be pulling out of here probably about 2:30, 2:45. Get home right before 8. I just got up. Actually, I got up about an hour ago, 12:45 or something like that. And I got up because I was thinking. Okay, and I was thinking how we're shortchanging ourselves. I was thinking how, I've noticed that most people set goals to do what they think they can do, right? So like you're setting a goal knowing you can reach that goal. To me, that's shortchanging yourself, right? Because what hard work does that require? What sacrifice is that going to require? What faith is that going to require if you're setting goals to where you already know you can reach it? That's not a goal. A goal is something you're like, man, look, I want to be that. Like, set goals that seem impossible. Okay, like I want to be as rich as Bill Gates. Like, it seems, I said seems impossible. I'm not going to sit here and say that something's impossible for me, because I know I'm capable of doing anything. But don't set a goal and say, man, look, my goal is to, man, I just want to pay my rent every month. Don't you do it anyway? You pay your rent every month anyway. That's not a goal. You already know you can do that. Man, my goal is to be a year ahead of my bills. 1 year ahead of rent. How about setting that goal? That's hard to do. That seems impossible. Like, wait, I'm supposed to be 12 months ahead of my rent? Yeah. My goal is just to come out here and pay my bills. You do that every month. Set something to where you actually have to crunch and sacrifice and like grind, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I was watching a YouTube video, man, and I want to piggyback off this YouTube video. I'm not going to mention who it was. But I think we should all have a really high goal this month. Like in the month of June, July, like the summer. June, July, August, September. Right? I live in the South, so September is still considered like still hot. Summer, damn near, right? October is where it starts to cool off a little bit. But man, I just had to come on here because I was doing some reading. Like I said, I got up about an hour ago, and I was reading, like listening to audiobooks, and it just hit me like, man, I feel like that's a source of a lot of people's why they feel like they can't get over the hump, because your goal is already to do something you can do. Set a goal to where you feel like, man, I don't know if I can do that, but man, I'm setting that goal. Like, that's what I'm trying to reach for the stars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, yeah, you have your smaller goals, right? Everybody's goal is as a man to come out here and take care of your family. I'm not saying that. I'm saying life setting, trend setting, generational setting goals. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to share my goals here on here because they're personal to me, between me and God. But man, if you saw my vision board, you'd be blown away. If you saw the goals that I have written down, talked about, thought about, you'd think I'm crazy. And I've talked to a few subscribers this week on the phone, man. And one of them said, damn, man, how long you been there? 14 months? I said, yeah, actually right about that. At LANDSTAR? He He said, damn, man, you are moving so fast, man. Like, you already got your second truck. That's awesome. And when he said that, something clicked. I'm like, well, that was my goal. That was my goal when it seemed impossible. That was my goal when I failed twice. When I thought I was going to give up my CDL. You know what I mean? Like, man, to say hell with trucking. When I failed as an owner-operator twice, my goal was, man, I want to have a fleet of trucks. Because at the time, I failed twice. So obviously, I was doing something wrong. So I'm like, man, that seems so far-fetched right now. A fleet of trucks, man, I couldn't even take care of one. I couldn't take care of myself, let alone a truck. I'm talking 4 years ago. This wasn't too far ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here today talking about my third truck. And I'm like, yo, I set that goal because it was impossible to me. And I look up and I haven't even realized that I set the goal at the time. I've been grinding so hard. I look back and I'm like, yo, I'm talking to my wife like, babe, like, we talked about this 4 years ago. And my head has been so far in it. My grind has been so just, I look up, I come up for air and I'm like, yo, did you know we just knocked out a goal? No, I didn't. I'm killing it. Like, I'm out here. No, I didn't realize it. Like, I realized, like, man, this is a blessing. I got my second truck. But I didn't realize you just checked something off the list. That's an accomplishment. I say that to say this to y'all, man. Like, set your goals to where you think it's impossible. And grind, man. I'm talking kick your heels in the dirt, put your head down, and go. And before you know it, like myself, you're going to look up, you're going to come up for air, and you're going to look behind you, and you're like, that's behind me now. I remember when that seemed, you know, like everything, that seemed like the world to me 4 years ago. And I'm looking up and I'm managing 2 trucks talking about my third one. It's crazy. It's crazy, man, how God works, man. It's crazy how life works. It's crazy like how your mental, your subconscious works, right? That's a whole nother video, a whole nother discussion and topic. But it's so crazy how you can literally speak something into existence. And man, like, I'm so humble and thankful, man, like, for y'all. Because I was just looking at, I started this YouTube channel 7 months ago. And 7 months was my first posted video. And in what time is it? I gotta see what time it is, man. All right, it's 2 o'clock. In 7 months, we have 855 subs. Now, let's just round down just to make it even. Let's just say that's 800 subs. That's over 100 subs a month. Which, if you break it down even more, that's 25 subs a week. Now, that's a lot to me. To me. That means in a 7-day period, I'm getting 25 subscribers. That's about 3 subs a day, right? You can break it down. But, man, I'm just so thankful. Like, I started off, again, my goal was to just have 1 view. Oh. Sorry about that, y'all. My goal was just to have 1 view, have 1 like, have 1 subscriber. And I've been grinding so much at this YouTube, man, just spilling my heart out to y'all, interacting with y'all. I look up this morning, and I realized, like, yo, when my year here at YouTube, I'm going to have over 1K in 1 year. Like, I look up and I have 855 subs. Almost 20,000 views on all my videos combined. And I'm like, yo, I'm 145 subs away from 1,000 to where I can start interacting with y'all live, which is gonna be crazy, man. Look out for that. But yo, that's crazy, you know. But I say all that, man. I'm not trying to keep this topic on me because I never want to. I made my videos to try to inspire, motivate, educate, and share my life to help others. But I say that to say this, man. Like, I don't care what anyone tells you. Look at me in my eye, man. Like, this is heart to heart. I don't care what anyone tells you. Like, you know what you're capable of doing. You know what you want to do. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Period. Just do it. I don't want to hear about how hard it is. I don't want to hear about how much sacrifice you got to put. I don't want to hear about don't worry about where the money's going to come from. Don't worry about where the credit's going to. Just believe that it's going to happen. Just speak it. Don't worry about where the help's going to come from. That's not your job. Your job is to believe that it will happen. And you will slowly but surely start to see your life shape itself around your thoughts. Speak what you want. You want that truck? Speak it. You want to come over here to LANDSTAR, F2F, Snyder, wherever? Speak it. And your life will mold itself around what you're speaking to yourself, what your thoughts are. Don't worry about where all that's going to come from. That is not your job to worry where it will come from. And we get caught up in that. Okay? The first step is to you have to know it's going to happen. Don't just say it just to go through the motions like, I'm going to get no, man, I'm about to get my truck. What y'all talking about? Man, when I get my truck, I'm gonna have my inverter here. I'm gonna set my fridge right there. I'm gonna have my microwave there. You don't even got the truck yet. Yo, you ain't even get approved yet, but you talking about how you gonna set it up. That's what you need to do. Speak as if you already got it. The Bible says, speak on things that are not as if they already are. Speak things that you don't have. Speak as if you do. The Bible also says our tongue has the power of life and death. What you say can either spark something and grow something. It can also disintegrate and kill something. Don't kill your dreams by your thoughts and what you say, man. Expand your dreams. Feed your dreams. Be careful what you say and be careful what you think. Okay? We had 13 minutes, man. I'm going to get off here. About to put my shirt on, my socks and my shoes. Hit this pre-trip, man. Go up to this Love's real quick. Get my fuel, my coffee. And drive my butt home for the weekend. But I had to give y'all this video for the weekend, man. To sit on and marinate on. I hope all y'all have a good weekend, man. From the bottom of my heart, for real. I love y'all, man. For real. Anybody needs anything, any questions or anything, my email is always down below. It's the Yahoo email. Hit me up. If you really want to talk on the phone, put your number in that email. Okay? I'll reach out to you. Now, it's the weekend. I'm with my wife and my kids, so I might not be able to do it at a time you want me to. But I can always find 5-10 minutes to chop it up with somebody who wants to talk to me. Okay? But as always, man, I appreciate all y'all watching. Appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel and you like this content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Consider hitting that bell so you can be notified when I drop a video like this one. Because who knows? You might need to hear exactly what I'm saying. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all watching. And I'll see y'all next week.